Hey, is your ham too salty? I'm going to show you how to fix it. We love ham, but I hate the salty taste of ham. So I've got these two Kentucky Legend hams. That's one of our favorites. These are just the quarter pieces. It's just myself and my husband. I've got a ham and a turkey. The sodium in ham in this particular one is 1,030 milligrams per 3-ounce serving. That's the lowest I could find, and that is still too salty tasting for us. Now the turkey, this is a special breast piece here. It is about 890 per 3-ounce servings. Now that's still putting them between 300 and 340 per ounce for each ounce that you eat. 3 ounces is a normal serving. We usually eat a little more than that. But I want to show you how you can easily change this. I have no proof that this changes the amount of salt in it. I only know that it certainly changes the taste of the salt. I can't taste the salt as much, and I feel like it rinses it out. 7-Up is what I soak them in. I use diet. I eat low carb. That's just how I eat. And my husband's diabetic. So basically what I do is take off the wrappers, get some deep bowls. I have these two deep mixing bowls. I prefer to buy the sliced turkey and the sliced ham because it's so much simpler if I don't have to slice it. I put them into these deep bowls. And then you can pull the slices apart, but I don't feel that it really makes a whole lot of difference if you don't pull the slices apart. But if you want to get real meticulous about it, you can do that. And these particular ham chunks and turkey chunks do stay together real well for you so that you can still serve them beautifully with, your cinnamon cloves, apple, but anyway, sauce that you put on them afterwards. But anyway, you just take your soda. I use the 7-Up because I don't like it to discolor. You can use a cola if you want, but it will discolor and make it slightly brown looking. I don't like that. I just want it to stay natural. I want the turkey to look white, and I want the ham to look pink. And this big 2-liter bottles covers these 2 quarters really well. If you have a half portion, shank, whatever they're called, then you may need the whole just for one of the sides. But I like to look at that and think all those little bubbles are the sodium leaving the building. I know it's not really. It's just the air in those carbonation bubbles, but that's what I like to think. Now you can put them in your refrigerator. Be sure to refrigerate them. This is food. Put them overnight. You can do 12 hours, like prep it at 6 o'clock at night, pull it out at 6 o'clock in the morning, however you want to do that. Like for the morning you're going to be cooking and serving Thanksgiving dinner, you could do it overnight the night before. And then once you pull them out, basically they're done. That's all there is to it. It's so simple, quick, and easy. There's nothing to it. Then get some colanders because you're going to want to let it to drain, to drip and drip and drip as much as you can. Now I just put my colander in the sink, and since I was filming this alone, I needed both hands to pull that turkey out of the bowl. And so I put the camera down, pulled it out. I have it dripping there in the colander. Now the discarded liquid, I just pour down the sink. I don't feel like it's anything that'll stop up my pipes. You may feel differently. You throw it out the back door, but I don't want the coyotes coming. But anyway, I rinse this off in the colander, with the little hand sprayer that you have. You can rinse it real well. You're rinsing off any of the salt residue that still remains. I usually just rinse it for maybe a minute or so. You can individually get between the slices. I don't think it's necessary. It does seem to rinse very quickly and easily. And then I just put them on a plate. These look like paper plates, but there's something I got at Bed Bath & Beyond. They're hard plastic, quote-unquote, paper plates. I just like them. So I have another colander, and I'll put, it's the ham, yeah, the pink one, the ham in this one. And we just do the same. Set it in there, spray it with water for about a minute, 2 minutes. Just make sure you get deep in there as much as you feel like you're rinsing the sodium off, the salt level off. You may or may not be able to rinse more out. But it does real well. It's simple, it's easy. It only takes a few minutes to do this, and it positively makes it taste less salty. Now, I don't have any proof, as I wrote in a post over on my website, I don't have any proof that it's less salty, but it certainly seems less salty to me tasting. And, I'm salt sensitive. I don't like salty things. I don't even like salty pretzels, salty potato chips. And my husband is on a low sodium diet. He's only allowed to have about 1,500 a day. So I do try to keep it low for him. So this works. He doesn't, his blood pressure doesn't go up. He doesn't have swollen ankles the next day after eating this, and he loves to eat ham. He's not so much on turkey, but he does like ham. So my fluid, I just pour that down the sink, and we're basically finished. I let it drain for maybe, 10 minutes. It's drained enough. You don't want to leave it out too long. And then just put it in bags, and it's ready. When you're ready to fix it, you can warm it in a crock pot, warm it in the oven for a little bit, put your sauce in. Again, I use the Kentucky Legend. I like it. Kentucky Reserve is the best, but that is so hard to find for me right here. But I really love the Kentucky Legend. But you see what you'd like to do with this. Try just an edge of a ham. Soak it and see if it's less salty for you. And I hope you like this for your holiday dinners and then just your regular eating all year round. Thanks a lot for joining me.